Okay, y'all, I think I accidentally drove onto a military base. I think I needed clearance from the Pentagon, 3 forms of ID, and a possible retinal scan just to get in here. These folks take security pretty seriously around here. And, honestly, that's probably one of the reasons why a lot of people love living here. So where am I? I'm at Leisure World in Mesa, Arizona. It is a 55-plus retirement community. So let's go take a look at this beautiful home, assuming that they let me back out after we're done. Let's just say that Amazon drivers don't accidentally wander through here, and apparently neither do realtors without proper clearance. So yeah, they do have a guard at the gate at entrance. Security and privacy is taken very seriously, but it's also a super friendly atmosphere with mature landscaping and golf carts like everywhere. One thing I always tell my buyers is that you can remodel kitchens, but you can't suddenly create a quieter street or a better lot. Location, layout, and lot, those are the things you can't change. And thankfully, nobody frisked me before I made it to the front door. All right, so let's head on inside. I've already got the door unlocked, the lights on. And when you first open the door, you walk into the foyer. And this house smells so good. It smells so clean. It's got a nice fragrance going on. As you can see, there's been lots of upgrades and touch-ups in here. Let's go on into the kitchen. Now, Martha Stewart probably isn't moving in here, but honestly, this is a really nice kitchen. It's very functional, it's bright, it has plenty of room to cook without needing a GPS to find the refrigerator. And I love how it's laid out. Like I said, newer cabinets and countertops, wood plank flooring. And honestly, you're gonna be living in Leisure World, right? So you're not gonna be spending a whole lot of time in your kitchen. I mean, when you move here to Leisure World, you want to enjoy life, not spend all day trying to become a Gordon Ramsay, right? So it may look a little small, but it's just enough room for a few people in here. Nice little space there for a small round table. It's got tray ceilings, lots of lighting. Brand new stove and microwave, matching stainless steel fridge and dishwasher. Everything is top of the line, very modern, brand spanking new. Look at this, you got plenty of space here for all your goodies and your drinks. Good size freezer, ice maker, everything that you could possibly need. Got the deep sink, and I love this pull-out faucet. It's awesome. And I love that there's a huge window right here. It just really lets that sunlight in, especially in the morning. Just really brightens up the kitchen. All right, let's go on into the family room / dining area. I really love homes that feel like people actually live here, Of course, this furniture is here to stage, although, it might be for sale on a different bill of sale. If you're really interested, maybe they might be willing to sell it. But this space here offers plenty of room for like family gatherings, game nights, or those grandkids who, occasionally remember where Grandma and Grandpa live, especially during Christmas time. Funny how that works, isn't it? But I can actually picture like everybody arguing over who gets the remote control. And that's a huge television, by the way, huge. I don't know how many inches that television is, but you still have plenty of space there on the wall, as you can see. I love how this is just so open and airy. You can see the front door from here. And then also there's a huge sliding door here to the right side, and right outside this door is the Arizona room. Let's go check it out. This space here is actually probably one of my favorite spaces. Because can't you see yourself just coming out here at night, having a nice glass of wine or a beer to relax, or have a little seating area and have your cup of coffee in the morning? or perhaps taking a break from your spouse. I mean, come on, let's be real. After 30 years of marriage, it's probably a healthy idea to take a break from your loved one every once in a while. You know, just saying. And you have this nice little side patio out here if you want to like plant some more little plants or have some potted plants and flowers out here. That would be lovely. All right, let's head on over to the bedrooms. All right, let's head on into the primary suite. Now, at our age, and yes, I'm putting myself in that category too. I am 55 plus. Not going to tell you what that plus is. Anywho, peace and quiet, you know, they start sounding a whole lot sexier than nightclubs when you're in your 50s and older. So this room, what I love about it, it just really feels like your sanctuary. It's got a huge, huge closet. Look at this. You got plenty of space for his and hers. And then it fits an entire, this is a king size bed, by the way, and a full dresser. So you still have plenty of room. You want to put another chest of drawers or any other furniture, maybe a couple little chairs or anything there at the foot of the bed. I mean, you still have plenty of room. And then you have a nice huge window to let in natural lighting there. And maybe you could even put a treadmill here where it will collect clothes and dust just like everybody else's. All right, don't tell me that you guys don't do that. If you actually use your treadmill, hey, kudos to you, that's awesome. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but the older I get, the more I realize cleaning bathrooms is not a hobby. So, you know, like I'm trying to simplify my life here. I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely not auditioning for a job with Clorox. So what I love about this bathroom, it's super easy to maintain. It's just enough space for 2 people, but compact enough where you don't have a ton of extra space to clean. And I love this shower, isn't that beautiful? Love the tile in there and the subway tile. Beautiful. And you got plenty of storage in here with a cabinet and the drawers. All right, let's go on into the guest bedroom. Now this room is also very spacious. Again, you could put another treadmill in here if you want to use it or store it or make this your Amazon storage room, which I'm sure a lot of people have. This would also be great for in-laws or grandkids to come over and hang out. And, you know, they got, like I said, plenty of room in here. This is another king size bed here. Lots of space. Another huge closet that just goes on and on and on. Nice ceiling fan. I love that there's no carpet in this house, especially in Arizona. Not a huge fan of carpet because it's such a pain to keep clean. So I love the fact that this is all wood plank flooring throughout. And then right off the bedroom, we have the guest bath with a full-size tub and shower combo with that added bar there if you need some extra stability. And then a vanity with drawers, plenty of drawers, cabinet space. I think they've really done such a beautiful job with all of the upgrades in here. This feels like a new modern home. And it feels very warm and inviting and just, you know, homey. All right, so I want to show you also what's in the garage because on a separate sale, they are offering golf carts. Because you have to own a golf cart if you live here. It's just status quo. It's the thing. So, and you're gonna want one because it's a really big community and there's lots of amenities and lots of things to do and places to go and people to see. Speaking of which, let's get into it, you guys. Not only do they have a full-size billiard room that hosts weekly tournaments, but they've got tons of other things going on. If you're interested in lapidary, they've got that available, which I just found out is basically the art of cutting and reshaping and working and polishing semi-precious stones. So look what they have on display here. Aren't these absolutely beautiful? Amazing. They also have a woodworking shop, which is super cool, if that's your thing. Then they also have an amazing fitness center. Look how big this place is. I mean, it's got everything you could possibly need, from free weights to machinery to treadmills, tons of lighting, and also a little quiet space for the massage chair, place to chill out after your hard workout. Lots of other machines, and they have awesome music. And then outdoor, we have tons of different types of activities like bocce ball and shuffleboard and golfing, if that's your thing. And then of course we have a hot tub, huge pool area. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? Lots of beautiful space. Lots of greenery around here, places to just relax. Also, they offer more activities like fiber arts, which looks super awesome. They have their own movie theater. The Quilt Club, if that's your thing. They've got lots of activities going on for that in their art studio. Also, plenty of spaces to just chill and get your zen on. More spaces to chill and get your zen on. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Had to get that swan in there. And there's a rec room and a ballroom for different activities. They've got tons of things going on throughout the year. So whatever you want to join, it's here. They have a nice club room. Just tons of outdoor spaces and greenery. It's just absolutely beautiful. And then the drive through the neighborhood is just so peaceful and quiet. People actually wave at each other. They say hi. We have people from all over. Oh wait, I almost forgot. The world famous pickleball. How could I forget? They have pickleball and tennis courts. So if you're into either one of those, of course they have that as well. And I'm telling you, if you live here and you're bored, you're literally living under a rock. There's no reason for you to be bored here. So if any of you want more information about this beautiful listing in this community or this awesome community itself, please feel free to reach out, give me a call, text, email, or message me here on YouTube, and I would be delighted to help you out. This is Deb Lord with InstaSold, your East Valley real estate resource.